In this video, I'll walk you through how I diagnosed and repaired an engine oil pressure sensor issue that caused the check engine light to turn on. The customer brought in their vehicle, so I started by confirming the concern and connecting a scan tool to retrieve the codes. The scan revealed two codes: P0520, engine oil pressure sensor switch circuit; P0522, engine oil pressure sensor switch low. These codes typically indicate a problem with the oil pressure sensor or its circuit, so I began a step-by-step diagnostic process to pinpoint the root cause. First, I performed an inspection of the engine oil level and condition. The oil level was below the proper level, but the oil was clean, ruling out contamination as the cause of the sensor fault. Maintaining proper oil levels is critical for accurate pressure readings and the health of your engine, so this is always a good first step. Next, I performed a visual inspection of the engine oil pressure sensor wiring harness. I noticed engine oil had seeped into the harness, which is a common issue with faulty sensors. This oil contamination can interfere with the electrical signal and trigger false readings. To confirm, I disconnected the engine oil pressure sensor wiring harness connector and inspected the connector and terminals. Sure enough, there was evidence of engine oil inside the connector. To rule out any circuit faults, I used a fused jumper wire to ground the sense circuit in the sensor harness connector while the key was on. The oil pressure indicator responded as expected, confirming that the wiring and circuit were functioning correctly. Next, I removed the engine oil pressure sensor and installed an oil pressure gauge to directly measure the engine's oil pressure. I started the engine and performed an oil pressure test. The readings were within the manufacturer's specifications, which verified that the engine's oil pressure system was functioning properly. These tests confirmed that the oil pressure sensor itself was faulty and needed to be replaced. To fix the issue, I replaced the engine oil pressure sensor with a new one. After installation, I cleared the fault codes and performed a road test. The vehicle operated properly, the check engine light stayed off, and no fault codes returned. This case highlights the importance of a systematic approach to diagnostics. By verifying each part of the system, I avoided unnecessary replacements and ensured an accurate repair. If you're dealing with P0520 or P0522 codes, I hope this video provides you with the knowledge and confidence to diagnose and fix the issue.